I absolutely hate being back here even for a little bit. I don't know where I'm going to go next, Green Bay, Buffalo, or Cleveland. We're back out there, but I have to get some answers tonight. I have to do what I have to do and talk to who I need to talk to. A couple scouts and coaches that I talked to last night and early this morning, but I'm going to talk to that owner and hopefully talk to the head coach of where I was just at, because he was not there yesterday to deliver those news to us and a couple people. But I've done what I can. I do what I can there. Renee filmed it. Evaluating 4 practices in 3 days. I don't know how you evaluate people. And twice you're in helmets and shoulder pads. You do good 2-3 of those practices. Did good, but not running the routes cleanly every single time. Yeah, I was getting better at that with the time with the quarterbacks, but we had a scrimmage Saturday. I had practice Tuesday, which is tonight, practice Thursday, and a scrimmage Saturday. And that's a fair shot in anything. But like I said before, I hold my head held high through this, no matter what, because this has happened to me before, this kind of stuff. Just hit, get back up, fight through it. I don't see it as a roadblock. I see it as something that's there, but I bulldoze through like a rhino. I'm coming through. I've been through enough of this, but I know my goal. I know myself. What comes out of sadness takes a minute to refine what's going on in your head, and you sit there and you are frustrated. I'm not gonna lie, it is frustrating. It's highly frustrating, but I want to put on there what I need to put on there, what I know I can do, and I don't want the days to turn into the months to turn into holy shit, it's July and I'm doing the same damn thing. That's not it. That's why I take it day by day, but that's not why you just regress. That's not why you don't be persistent for what you've got going on, for what you have going on. And that's what I'm going to do. Be persistent in it, in this whole situation, because I can run routes, catch the football great, and it was great because I ran into it for the first time in a while, and I didn't have my quarterback throwing me all the time. I had him in September, October, November. December was great, but we lost track of it, so I threw the quarterbacks there, and I did good. I did fine. Caught the ball, had a couple one-handed catches against people, against guys that were on that team last year, a couple of NFL corners, but it is what it is. You do something in some receivers. Some of the receivers were running good routes, but it was a competition, and it's hard. It's very hard to sit there and act like it doesn't bother you, because sometimes it does. And when you only have the support of somebody with you, it's tough. But you deal with it and you go through it. You hold your head high and you have to do it. And hello, I came out here to do this. I know this whole situation. And aggressive, have to be 100% all the time. You got to be perfect, and I know that. I'm gonna get some final answers, get some stuff for what I need to do. Hopefully, be back on here when I can. The jump rope, all the training, consistent training, I'm gonna still do that, but I'm gonna lay off for a little bit on what I got going on, unless I put news out there, unless it's routes, something great, because I know where I'm supposed to be somebody. I'm not going to be just a normal Joe Schmo with what happens, which is not a problem, but for me, I'm made different, and I'm going to come through it different, and it's just what it is. It's just what it is. I packed till June, and I'm frustrated coming back here in March, less than 96 hours ago when we came out here. That's the frustrating part about it. That is the frustrating part about it. 96 hours when I thought it was going to be a week, and then past that with a scrimmage with full pads on, hell or high water, get out there with the right timing after practices, which is what I was doing, and it is what it is. I have it harder than most people, but I'm not going to sit here and harp on that. I'm going to sit here and do that same stuff that I've been doing, bust my ass and still do it. But I'm not letting the days go by to where it's July and it's like, holy shit, another age happened, another moon get up and sun get up and moon get up and sun setting and all that stuff. I'm not that. Before you know it, you're gonna be like that person, whose time faded out, and me. I sat in the car, just tearing up and thinking, talking for 10 minutes after it was done. 10 minutes of what this meant to me. The last 10, 15 years, I've done a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of stuff. And it saved me, football. It actually saved me from doing a lot of stuff. And that's when I feel free. And I wasn't thinking about that. And when it was told to me, it took me a minute to just realize, relapse on it, and just think about it. But when you think about all the stuff you do, and the blood, sweat, and tears, and the snow, and the heat, it gets through to you. It comes through, and that makes you a better person. But I got to catch a goddamn break soon, and I'm going to catch one. And I'm going to make it. Sometimes you pray, sometimes God hears you. It seems like he doesn't hear you, but doesn't answer, but I know it is. I got faith in this whole situation. I got faith I made something different. And if it's out here with the Edge again, or if it's another team, Green Bay, or Buffalo, or Cleveland, I'm going to do what I need to do, starting with it, like I said, on this car ride home. I've done it. Last night I did it. This morning I did it. You know? Took decals off, jersey, because that's me. That's who I was. That's who I am. And I'm going to kick that with that. Put that decals on there, because that's where I was. But this is not the journey that stops there. That's not the stop. You know? There's something more for this year, and I'm busting my ass for it. And I'm continuing to. No matter how many blood, sweat, and tears, how many tears I just thought of yesterday for like 10 minutes in the car. And I'm a strong person. So it got to you a little bit, but I keep my head up and hang in there and do a lot of stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't that strong. Wouldn't be that. Wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be the person that I am. Showing Malafronte. I'm not stopping for nobody. Not going through. I'm going through, running through this boulder and going through hardcore. Maybe some people hear the story. Maybe they don't. But I bust my ass, and I'm gonna make it. I'm going to make it through and through with some team this year that I talked to. More details to come, and hope maybe, more things to come from these coaches and these owners that I've talked to from this team tonight. Get a hold of me with this whole situation, because I am worth this, and I am worth a lot of things. To drive out 7 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, go through camp, go through anything, to bust my ass, work out, and go through the season for a step in the right direction, no matter what. Not giving up, not fighting, not falling down, getting up, pulling through like a rhino, coming through that boulder. It's not an obstacle, not a boulder, not an obstacle in the way, just something that's just in my way to go through, that stays on the path, stays on the road to where I'm going, no matter what.